Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Now today I'm going to put my body through some pain for science because I've bought one of these. A mini massager. Basically a TENS machine. Now, if people don't know what a TENS machine is, you attach the pads to your body, the affected area. You know, you can buy them for like the ones that you wear around your waist to give you abs and all that. Yeah, I tried it. Just give me a barrel. Yeah, I've got a full-size barrel around my waist. But yeah, these are proven to actually aid recovery from injury, strained muscles and things like that. And I first was given a TENS machine many years ago from a hospital that I was having physio at. And I ended up buying one. I had a multiple pad one that you could stick everywhere. Sorry, Mike. And I don't know what happened to that, but yeah, I ended up getting rid of it. And then my wife bought me one similar to this a few years back, quite a few years back. And it works really well. So, but that cost a bit more money. So when I saw this one for like a couple of quid, I thought, you know what, I've got to try that out. So, So what you get in the packet is, it's micro USB charging. You get the little pad that you put on you. So you get the pad. Now this has got a pre-applied, it calls it magic paste, but it's like a gel because you need something in between the pads and to, you know, like when they put the things on, you pull them off, you've got that jelly stuff on you. So this is like a magic reusable one. It just basically, it's a thick paste, it'll stick to you, but it will allow the electricity to go through. You get the little unit itself. And on here you've got plus, minus and memory. And that is all you get. Now I'm going to take my watch off a minute, because I'd done this with my other one that my wife got me. And we went to, it was my 40th and my brother's 50th. So we rented a house. Something like an 8-9 bedroom house for a weekend, and we had a brilliant time. My brothers were there, their partners, the kids, my wife, my kids. It was a really good time. We had a blast. And I took my one with me, and we put it on my eldest brother's arm, which I'm going to do now. Okay, so you peel these off, and then you've got this sticky stuff. And the result, I actually turned it up too much, and the result was I nearly broke his wrist. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so you just put it on, click it on there. Okay, and then put it on your body. Now I'm going to do my arm here. Okay, just stick it down. I don't know what this one's going to be like. I'm not expecting it to be that good actually, but we'll see. How do you turn it on? No, plus. Okay, so and there you go, it's pulsing and basically contracting and releasing that muscle in the arm. That's number 1. This goes up to 19. Fuck that one. Oh. Okay, and you've got different modes. Number 2 for science. Okay, this is actually not comfortable. Let's go on to the next one. Holy fuck. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. That hurt. Wow. That's number 1? Okay, whoever designed this thing, They obviously worked as a torturer or something, or, you know, get information out of people for the Secret Service. That's fucking horrible. Jesus. I don't even... What was that? Activation. What even is that? So the modes it's got, let's just go through the modes. Start number 1. You got beat. Yeah, beat me. Massage. That one actually isn't too bad. Activation. You can get train, need, shaping, and slap. Slap. Right, let's have a go at slap. You can play piano. But as you can see, I don't know where you can see that, but look, it is contracting the arm. Not quite sure why this is called slap. But yeah, that's number 1. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I'll just show you without touching it, because I will probably electrocute myself. It goes all the way up to 19. Yeah, this thing is potentially dangerous. Because it just seems over the top. Now the one I've got, I think it's only got about, I can't remember, 5 or 7 settings, like strengths. But you put it on number 1, it's like, you know, barely moving. And on my brother, I put it on maximum, and he was literally doing that. And I thought he was best. But that number 1 is probably equivalent to my machine, which is a proper machine, a proper, more expensive one of these. So, does this work? Yeah, it does. And maybe on certain muscle areas, it might be a good thing. And on massage, some of the functions on here, massage is actually usable. But, is it enjoyable? Well, they say no pain, no gain. And, yeah, this thing, I think is a little bit over the top. Not everyone likes these. Not everyone likes having electric shocks. But you don't actually feel when you. I think that's part of the gel. When it's on you, you don't feel like an electric zap. It's just a muscle contracts and releases, contracts, releases, contracts, releases. And that's why they can help with, you know, injury recovery and things like that. But would I recommend this one? Well, yes and no. It works. It does work. It does do what it says it does. But it's, I think, a little bit too powerful. Number 1 should not be that powerful. And there's no way. I got to number 2. That was my limit. There's no way. Number 19. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. I would actually cause myself injury. I think you would cause an injury. Probably not on certain muscle groups, but on your arm, which is just going to contract and like basically, how? Yeah. No, number 1, number 2 is my absolute limit with this. It cost me £2.64 for a neck massager, mini electric neck massager, electric EMS. So yeah, I don't know what they're called around the world, but we call them a TENS machine. What it stands for, I don't know. Let's do some research. TENS. What does TENS stand for? TENS stands for, fuck me. Transcutaneous, easy for you to say, electrical nerve stimulation. And yeah, the NHS does recommend these. As I say, I was given one by a physio department years ago. a TENS machine passes a very weak electrical current. Weak? No one's told this thing about being weak, have they? Bloody hell. Treatment that gives a temporary pain relief. What are the disadvantages? It is safe for most people to use a TENS unit, and they will not usually experience any side effect. However, the electrical impulses that a TENS unit produces may cause a buzzing, tingling, or prickling sensation, which people may find uncomfortable. Some people may be allergic to the adhesive pads. This is interesting. Where should you not use a TENS machine? Infected tissues, pretty obvious. Varicose veins, eyes. Fucking eyes! Who's been stupid enough to put one of them on their eyes? I bet someone has, for a laugh. Here, watch this. Yeah, no. Mouth, neck, front or side. But it doesn't say back, so maybe you can put it on the back of the neck. Head, genitals. Oh my God. Let's just make it, no. I bet someone has as well. I bet someone has, thinking this would be a good idea. No, that's made me feel a bit sick, actually. So yeah, I just googled, can you put it on your chest over your heart? And no, you cannot put a TENS machine over the heart, as the electrical current can cause serious health risks, including heart rhythm disturbances. It is also advised to avoid placing the pads anywhere on the chest, the front of the neck, or anywhere with broken, infected or numb skin. Always consult a doctor before using a TENS machine, especially if you have an existing heart condition. Again, has somebody done this and then they've had to think, oh, you know what, we better write that as a warning. Do not put a TENS machine anywhere internally. Wow. I ain't reading anymore because that's making me feel, wait. Where internally? I know it says don't put it anywhere, but where has somebody, because the thing is, what usually happens is someone does something stupid and then they write rules about it and they think, oh, we better put a warning on there not to do this because that person's done it and now they've fried their whatever. People make, there's no hope for us, is there really? There is no hope for us. But anyway, that is the little mini massager. And yeah, it does work. Maybe a little bit too well. But for £2.50, or what was it, £2.60, whatever I paid, it's not actually that bad. And you want to play a game at Christmas? You know, Christmas coming up, you know, party games, you've had a few drinks. Let's have a competition, right? We'll put, you know, you're at the Christmas party. Let's all put £5 in this pot, right? Stick this on our arm. Whoever can go the highest, and last a minute, wins the pot. Now I'm not saying do that, because if there's any injuries, don't blame me. But I'm just saying you could have some genuine fun with this, but that's not what it's intended for. As a medical device, as a kind of, it does work. It does work. So for that, I can't not recommend it. I mean, at the end of the day, you may like the stronger, you know, pulses and therapy, so-called therapy, that this can give you. Me personally, and not on my arm anyway, because all the arm does is it tenses that particular muscle, don't know what that is, forearm, whatever, and then, you know, you end up with a sore wrist. Yeah. So on other muscles, it might actually be beneficial. It might actually be quite therapeutic. I did use mine a lot on my lower left back because touch wood, I've not had it for a while. Touch wood, I'm on a wooden chair. But I do suffer from sciatica. I get in my lower back, I get a disc that bulges slightly. And then I get sciatica down my left leg. and it is not pleasant. So I do use it. It doesn't really help with sciatica as such, but it can help relax the muscles, because what happens is the disc bulges and everything contracts, thinking, oh, something's gone wrong, we've got to really support this area, contracts, and then it doesn't release. You want that disc to slip back in as quickly as possible. And that can help to relax the muscles in that area. But yeah, well, that does it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's, you know, this is not going to be a medical channel by any means, no. But have you used one of these? Have you used, not necessarily this one, but have you used a TENS machine, and do you find them beneficial? Or have you tried one and just thought, nah, that ain't for me? Let me know in the comments. If you've got any questions about it, again, just drop a comment. I'll try and answer it as accurately as I can. If I don't know, I'll try and find out. That's what I'd like to do. But yeah, if you've liked this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see any more content coming up soon, then please subscribe, and then you will see all future content. But for now, I'm going to get out of here and see all you guys again very, very soon in the next one. Bye for now, guys.